ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì ṣe Oyèbánjí mọ̀ túbọ̀ yìí gbìyànjú sílẹ̀ kámúbàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jùyà. Èkìtì lọ́mọ olúṣù àrògùrò bẹ̀wọ̀ ọmọ olóṣè méjì takọtabo. Ìgbélárugẹ oúnjẹ àgbẹ̀dàgbàsókè lóríkò. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìṣèjọba kan dára ògbáyé gbádùn ara wò. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye. Ìgbélárugẹ àṣà àti ìṣe àtúnṣe bí ìgbafẹ́. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òye.
The commitment of the Ekiti State government to agriculture and food security under the leadership of Governor Biodun Oyebanji is vast and diversified, straddling the entire value chain. From the game-changing bring back the youth into agriculture to various incentives to farmers, improved access to farmlands and settlements, as well as the Ilueye aggregation hub, a central storage warehouse for locally produced food, the government has stayed true to its promises to the people. This week, we are bringing to you another scheme away from crop production to livestock called the Ekiti Broiler Production Scheme and the Ado-Ekiti, an initiative designed to fight food inflation, reduce post-harvest losses, and ensure food security by bridging the gap between local farmers and consumers. These two schemes are already yielding the desired results for both farmers and consumers. My name is Tunji Saliu. Sit back and let's take a look at another promise delivered to the people right after our news highlight. Quick takes. In focus this week, Ekiti food security schemes expanding opportunities.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wojire ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì ṣe Oyèbánjí mọ̀ túbọ̀ yìí gbìyànjú sílẹ̀ kámúbàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jùyà. Èkìtì lọ́mọ olúṣù àrògùrò bẹ̀wọ̀ ọmọ olóṣè méjì takọtabo. Ìgbélárugẹ oúnjẹ àgbẹ̀dàgbàsókè lóríkò. Èkìtì ní alára ọgbà.
Ekiti State is blessed with fertile land, a temperate climate, and a spirit of industry. For generations, the soil has yielded yams and cassava. But today, that same earth is nurturing a new kind of prosperity. This is the story of the Ekiti State Broiler Production Scheme, a bold initiative by Governor Biodun Oyebanji in his quest to achieve the shared prosperity vision by harnessing the energy of the Ekiti youth to cause a revolution in youth empowerment and food security. What began as a pilot at Erinfun cluster in Ado-Ekiti years back has expanded into a network of clusters. The bird pen are large, well ventilated, equipped with all necessary amenities. In Efon, a facility built for 20,000 birds, now houses 12,000. In Ado-Ekiti, 60,000 birds are being raised by 65 participants. Across the state, over 350 young people are involved in the latest circle. But the scheme is about more than scale. It is about creating opportunity. The goal is not to find experts, but to find passion. Applicants from all backgrounds, agricultural graduates to those who studied the humanities, are selected for their potential. Through rigorous training, blending theory with hands-on practice, they gain the simple, direct skills to succeed: feeding, watering, and vaccinating. The results have been transformative. In the first circle, 40 participants raised 40,000 birds, generating over 19 million naira in profit. In the second phase, 120 participants raised 110 birds with profit soaring to 76 million naira. Now, in this landmark third circle, the scheme is empowering 250 new agri-preneurs. Throughout the circle, each participant received a stipend of 60 to 70,000 naira, ensuring financial stability while they focus on raising their birds. When the birds are off-taken, every participant receives their full scale of the profits. This brings the total number of empowered young Ekiti citizens to over 400 and growing.
Ekiti Broiler Provisional Scheme started February 2023. We started with about 45 participants at Erinfun. In 2023, we operated 4 cycles of about 40,000 beds each, so 10,000. So we did about 40,000 beds. In 2024, we moved down to Ikole. We moved down to Oye, Ilukeju to be precise. In Ikole, we have facility to raise 10,000. In Oye, we have facility to raise 7,000. In 2025, just in the bid to expand the scheme, we moved down to Ido. In Ido, we have a small facility to raise about 3,000 beds. So, but in 2025, we expanded again to Efon. Here, we have facility to raise 20,000 here, but we started with 12,000. But as we progress in the program, I'm expanding the scheme to make sure that at least the full complement of stock that we're supposed to have here, that we have it. The recruitment process is a little bit cumbersome, in that when our youth, once they hear it is government, all of them will come, both the willing and unwilling. All of them will, in a bid to just get there and grab my own. But we set up a criteria, certain criteria to be able to get the best out of them. What we do, we used to do is that we put up an advert, an online advert. All of them will apply.
I was into lottery in Ado-Ekiti. So when I heard about this program, I had to apply to it online and we went for the exams. After the exams, we did the exams. My name was out. I went for the interview. So after the interview, my name was out there. I called us for training. After the whole training, we were now sent down to our place of primary assignment, which is this place that we're working.
We don't bother them with much of the classwork. So just give them the basic of what they need. I mean, if you want to feed chicken, this is how to apply the feed. If you want to water the chicken, this is how to apply water. Okay, if you want to give them drug, we give them simple method of drug application. To make it very simple for them, we attach supervisor to each cluster who is learned, and he can dish out at least, can disseminate simple information to them.
The best that we were having here at first was 3,000 plus in this pen, because the whole best that we're having in this whole place, in this OF, was 12,000. But we have to divide it to 3 different pens. So that was why we're having 3,832 in this particular pen that we are. But we've sold some out already, and it's just left with few ones. The one we are now having here is 1,000 plus that we're having in this place. So we are trying to scale them to check how many kg they are weighing. So that was why we have to just pick them one by one to check how it is. But the average kilo that we actually need is 2 kg.
Experience earlier, I think this second cycle is more better. We have more experience. Even the mortality rate has really decreased, because from start we do have mortality. We don't really know how to go much. Thanks to our supervisors, they are really helping us on how to go about the rearing of the birds. But since we are new to it, we cannot carry it out very well. But now we are really working perfectly.
Been here for a while now with a lot of experience which we have gained. I want to thank God that, as you can see, the birds are looking good and they are healthy by the help of the owls and our supervisors, which has given us a lot of knowledge and skills for we to build them up like this.
I have to first of all inculcate the discipline in them. If not so, you wouldn't have seen them doing the work they are doing here. So anybody that's lazy is not going to find it easy here. So they have to wake up. Let me start in the morning. They have to wake up very early in the morning to take care of the birds, give them feed, water.
I've never been into farming before, but with this program, I will be able to start up my own poultry farming, and it has really helped a lot. And after this, we are giving some money in which we can start our own business. This program has really helped a lot. Not even, it's not about the capital, but about the experience. Even people do go out to have this experience, but we are getting this free, though we worked for it. But this is really helping.
The moment to appreciate our dear Mr. Governor for giving us youth the avenue to being this part of this program and giving us an avenue to have this one of the skill of which will be helpful to us to get us established. And we say a big kudos and good thank you. Thank you, Mr. Governor. Ibov, zero mortality.
The vision extends beyond the farm. The state is building a complete ecosystem. Governor Oyebanji has intensified this transformation by recruiting veterinary doctors and health officers, alongside a holistic renovation of all veterinary centers across the state. The government is also establishing a modern abattoir to move from unhygienic methods to certified automated processing. It's about adding value and ensuring that made in Ekiti chicken becomes a mark of excellence. Looking ahead, the next target is a 300,000 capacity pen network within the coming year.
The scheme we have now, we brought in about 350, but presently now what we have is 250. Some will come. If they see that they don't have the ability to do the work, they drop halfway, okay? But the basic training is there. So at the end of the day, maybe if we can have 250, I said we started from 47 to 105, now to 370. So if you add it together, I think it's over 500. Yeah. So this bear is now is about 2 kg, or 1.9. So this one now, in about 4 days time, it will go to abattoir. Majority of them in the next 1 week all of them will go to abattoir. They are already about 1.9, 1.8, 2 kg.
These our litters, we do sell it to those that are coming for it. So it's part of fund. We do add it to our profits. So at the end of the cycle, they will share it for we participants.
Product is an input for another production. That's crop production entirely. So nothing is waste. Their litters is converted to organic fertilizers, which they actually utilize. So we are building more pens here. I think another 40,000 capacity is coming here. And in total, we should be able to have, before the end of the year, about 300,000 capacity pen in Ekiti State. And that 300,000 should be able to run it 4-5 times in a year. So that will give us 1.5 million beds in a year. So that's the capacity, that's the target we are running. Now in the next 2 years, we want to run, churning out 1.5 million beds per year. So poultry is one of the areas that we have comparative advantage, and we need to exploit it and flog it very well for job creation for our youth. You can see some of the youth here, they are very happy, and Erinfun, they boast of good accommodation. When Governor Biodun Oyebanji came here, I think it was just like 6 months on the regime was just 6 months. And he instructed, he gave us approval here that they need to renovate those hostels and dormitory. Then the hostel and dormitory is not comfortable at all, but today it's fine. They have solar powered, they have a DSTV, I'm sure. So if they want to watch Arsenal and Chelsea, they don't need to go to the town. So make it up. And we're going to build more also. And through the support of Airpress, they has also made Erinfun the center of the livestock production village. So everything that has to do with livestock will also be here to complement the effort of the state government.
We are trying to complete the block work and the concrete work on the upper level, so that we can commence our roofing swiftly.
The objective is to have this model hospital be one of the best in Southwest, and it's all encompasses, it has all the essential aspects of livestock development, especially on the health-related matters. It has a laboratory, so there are some techs you can do the diagnosis within Ekiti. You don't need to take it to Ibadan or Jos, where they normally take it to. So it will sort a lot of issues for our livestock farmers. There's also pharmacy there. So everybody coming from the southern part of Nigeria, especially Southwest, can actually utilize this place because it's big enough to ensure the services. But more importantly, it's mainly for Ekiti State. This is the site for the new abattoir, and the concept is also derived from His Excellency vision for food-grade meat production in Ekiti State. Anytime we have conversation, he normally tells me that he's not comfortable with the way meat, especially beef, is being produced in Ekiti State, especially the slaughter slab that we have there. But having this one is a multi-million naira and 21st century that can compete favorably with any abattoir all over the world. And the concept is to develop the red market industry in Ekiti State. As the SPC have said, from here to the cargo airport, less than 10 minutes. So if you have meat being slaughtered here with a good hygienic condition, you can enter, can access any other market, whether within Nigeria or outside Nigeria. So the whole concept is to build agro-economy, both from the livestock value chain, from the poultry, this is actually white meat, to red meat value chain. So the structure is to support all this infrastructure, and that's why we thank the state governor for the vision that he has for the red meat market within the state, and also for aligning perfectly with the World Bank support program, other experts.
Ìgbélárugẹ àṣà àti ìṣe àtúnṣe bí ìgbafẹ́ lè yá lára ọgbà ẹ̀dá òwe.
However, food security is not just about production. It is about ensuring every family can afford to eat well. This is the promise of Ado-Ekiti, the state's food reservoir, another promise kept by the governor.
The retail outlet is designed to sell the aggregated food items directly to the public at affordable and below market prices in order to cushion the effect of inflation and economic action. Let me emphasize that this intervention is structured to ensure equitable access, affordability, and sustainability. Accordingly, mechanisms have been put in place to ensure strict control on the quantity of purchase by individual, zero tolerance for hoarding or diversion, and prevention of undue profiteering or the re-emergence of middlemen within the supply chain. We are confident that this initiative will serve as a reliable buffer for vulnerable households while also helping to stabilize food prices across our markets.
Here, residents, irrespective of ethnicity, buy quality foodstuffs, rice, beans, and cassava flour, known as gari, at prices that provide genuine relief.
Oúnjẹ yẹn dáa, ó dẹ̀ pọ̀, ṣùgbọ́n tán bá lè bá wa ṣe kán pín káàkiri sí oríṣiríṣi àwọn ibi irú Omiṣọ̀já náà yẹn báyìí àwọn different bóyá street gbogbo á ti dáa jù torí oúnjẹ tán tà ń bí ó yàtọ̀ sí tọjà. Mo fẹ́ lè ní ẹ̀wà bíi ló jẹ́ kí ẹ̀wà tọjà fẹ́ yàtọ̀ díẹ̀ báyìí torí àkọ́kọ́ yẹn níbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọdún wọ́n ta ìwé ọjà níbi 1.8 bọ̀ báyìí bóyá torí wọ́n ṣe rí i pé àwa èèyàn wá síbí bóyá wọ́n ló ti di 1.5 báyìí sí ìgan kò tí ì dàbí eléyìí tá a rà ń bí kìíní yẹn réètì yẹn jìnnà síra wọn.
ṣé nǹkan tá a wò náà ni pé experience yẹn á jẹ́ kí àwa lè plan dáadáa irú Omiṣọ̀já náà tẹ́tí wá yẹn tá a bá ní outlet méjì síbẹ̀ ẹni láti máa gbọ́ ọ̀kadà wá láti bẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
so owó tẹ̀ ẹ́ ná lórí ọ̀kadà á dínkù sí ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
ok ẹ ṣé gan.
ẹ sà ẹ kúṣẹ́. ìjọba bá ò ṣe o ó kùyànjú a máa tẹ̀síwájú ìjọba òun ò ní dàrú o ó kù tọ́jú àwọn ará ìlú o.
àwọn pẹ́ tí mo ti wá ń rà níbí.
o kì í ṣe ní nìkan lẹ́yìn tí o.
bẹ́ẹ̀
ok kí lẹ máa ń rà.
máa ń ra ẹ̀wà rice pẹ̀lú gàrí.
rice ẹ̀wà àti gàrí.
bẹ́ẹ̀.
báwo lẹ ṣe rí oúnjẹ bíi sí pẹ̀lú ẹlẹ́ tó wà ń gbòòrò.
oúnjẹ yẹn wà òkè sí ti gbòòrò ó dẹ̀ dín owó yàtọ̀ sí ti gbòòrò.
ok
gàrí wọn 250 naira.
ní kóńgò kan.
kóńgò kan ẹ̀wà 1001 rice wọn 1700 ó dẹ̀ wà òkè gàrí wọn dáa gidi.
so ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wọn láti Adébáyọ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ní wúkìní l'Adébáyọ̀ ṣe because à ń wò pé Adébáyọ̀ jìnnà díẹ̀ síbí.
ṣé tí wọ́n bá lè ṣe dé Ìwòròkó gan tí wọ́n bá lè sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí gbogbo àwọn local government inú àwọn Èkìtì á dùn pé wọ́n rí oúnjẹ ìjọba rà lẹ́dínwó gbogbo bá ṣe ń ṣe ń bí à ń rírà lọ́pọ̀ ó dẹ̀ tún jẹ́ oúnjẹ tó quality torí ìyàwó mi láìkẹ̀ wà tí mo wá rà yìí òun ló jẹ́ kí n tó wá padà rà mí.
ẹ ṣé mo kàn tẹ́ ẹ sọ náà làá fi sínú iṣẹ́.
We have rice and we have beans.
Okay, gari, rice and beans.
Yes, this is gari, this is rice, and the rest is beans.
So ordinarily, how many days does it take you to exhaust this? How many days do you normally
When we started, we sell like 10 bags per day. But now we used to sell up to 15 to 18 bags per day.
15 to 18. So the consignment you are bringing in, so is it every other day you bring consignment?
Like now we used to take 60 bags for 3 days.
Okay.
Yes, like today now we took 60 bags.
Okay.
So it will last for 3 days.
60 bags for 3 days.
Yes.
That 60 bags will contain rice.
No, beans.
Oh, only beans alone.
Beans, yes.
Okay.
Gari, we do sell 25 bags of, at least 25 bags of gari per day.
25 bags of gari?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like today now we have 40 bags. We've sold almost 10 bags now.
Wow.
And we just started selling.
So within 2 days now you will have.
Yes, 2 days.
So but your beans, which one move faster among
beans.
Beans.
Beans and gari.
Okay.
Beans and gari.
At a time when the cost of food weighs heavily on families, a measure popularly called Congo of Gari is available here for just 250 naira, a far cry from what it sells in the open market. This second outlet is a testament to the program's success and the administration's commitment to expanding access, with plans already underway to replicate this model in other local governments across the state. Ado-Ekiti is bringing affordable nutrition closer to every home, one family at a time. The vision, which started at Erinfun to other 3 in Efon, Ado and Oye, then the Ado-Ekiti new outlet, is a testament to what is possible when visionary leadership meets the energy of the state's youth. Ekiti is not just feeding its people, it is cultivating a new generation of healthy, prosperous population, the true essence and culmination of the shared prosperity vision.
One right step at a time, yielding positive results that culminates in abundant life for the people and shared prosperity for all. That's the Ekiti Agri-Revolution story. Yes, still in the works, but the expected end is unfolding as the well-thought-out schemes deliver as planned. We continue to keep you posted. For now, that will be all for today. Join us again on our next episode. Remember, you can watch this episode again and as well the previous editions on our social media platforms showing on your screen. See you next time. Goodbye.
Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì wójúire, ilẹ̀ yìí ilẹ̀ ẹ̀yà lèkìtì ń ṣe. Oyèbánjí mọ̀ túbọ̀ yìí gbìyànjú sílẹ̀. Kámú bàrún olèkìtì ayé mi ń jẹ́ jù yá.